Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks. Hello everybody, welcome to the Heirloom Organic Vegetable Garden Series, and it's been a wet one. I think today's June 27th, I'm not too sure. We have been hit with absolutely the worst gardening season. It's almost the end of, well, it's going to be, it's July 1st next week, and I don't have my garden planted. That's how wet things are here. It's crazy, the rain. I got my tomatoes in. And they're iffy. It's so wet, I don't know, I might even lose my tomato plants. My pepper plants, I put them in. They seem to be doing, you know, they're not going yellow, so I don't know. It is pretty warm right now, so there's nothing planted here. I did get here our lettuce planted. Now I'm using rocks this year. I'm using a different way of doing it. Every section of rocks is 4 days. So every fourth day we're planting lettuce. So I don't know what's going to happen here, you know, with the weather. We do have a bunch of lettuce planted here, but I've got to hunch the grass, not grass, but the seeds are screwed because it was so wet here. They're probably rotten, which we're planting tomorrow, that next section. So I think we're going to have to replant that. It is unbelievable. It's like, I can't plant it. It's just like, you can see the green. I don't know if you can see it in the video here, but there's actual green algae on the soil. Like this, the amount of rain we had, this is where I sunk. Now we got the peas in, the snap peas are in. Don't know if it's a write-off. I got green beans and yellow beans here. Once again, we don't know if it's a write-off. I've got spaghetti squash down there in the mound. It might be all right because it's higher up, because the seeds are on top of the mound. I've got zucchini here. Once again, we have no idea what's going on. Now I've got right here 3 rows of velour beans. Now we're going with the velour beans, a lot of velour beans this year, because we finally figured it out after enough winters that the only bean that freezes really nice are these velour beans. You can freeze them, and then you can cook them in the middle of the winter, and they actually stay crispy. And you know, they're a purple bean, but they go green when you cook them. But they actually don't get damaged by freezing. The yellow beans and the green beans we've been growing, they go soggy after they've been frozen. It just destroys them. We've tried bacon, we've tried microwave, we've tried everything, and it's disgusting beans in the wintertime. So, but the velour, they freeze unbelievable. Like I said, it tastes like fresh beans in the in the middle of the winter. This is broccoli. Now I'm planting 2 strains of broccoli. One strain's here. The next one is going to be at the very far end of the garden. I don't know. I think this is Cottage Gardener. I'm pretty sure, because I'm trying both. I'm trying Incredible Seeds and Cottage Gardener. This one's so this one is Cottage Gardener. Doug's going nuts right now. And then we've got our 3 rows of corn. I'm doing a different type of corn this year. I can't remember what it is. I'll have to look. I'll put it in the description. But you know, it's brutal. I still can't walk on the garden. I sink. So I'm hoping Saturday, Sunday, I can get the rest of it planted. But I have a sinking feeling that I'm going to have to replant this end again. I'm hoping not, because, like, you know, the 1st of July, it's not the end of the world. Most vegetables grow, you know, 45 to 60 days, they're done. So, you know, it just means I'm going to be, you know, harvesting the end of August, beginning of September, instead of in early August. So, but hey, I have no control over the weather. They say it's going to be a really nice fall. I'll believe it when I see it. But it is being wet. Like, I can't believe it. Well, that big rainstorm, you don't even want to know what my basement looked like. It was, I've never seen so much water. Never. I still can't believe we're still pumping the basement out. Like, the pump hasn't stopped running. The water, the groundwater level here, well, put it this way, that end of the garden, you walk on the grass, it's like a sponge. So, and this is the end of June. Shouldn't be this wet, but it is. So that's the Heirloom Organic Vegetable Garden for this week.